Hello everyone, welcome back to Transport Fever 2 on our modded series here in our Midwest region of the fictional map in the United States of America. Still trying to work in that intro. Welcome back. We are here in Cleveland right now, and we're going to get started again with hopefully some more projects. As of right now, we're in the negatives of money, which shouldn't be there too long, hopefully. But let's just do a little recap of last episode. I honestly forgot what happened. But, oh yeah, we did our boat line, and then we added a few more trains over in the regions of far, far away land, or whatever you really want to call it. It's way over here, regardless. But it looks like we're making money on almost everything. Our Cleveland-Fremont line still makes the most money, and that we did upgrade it, so, ooh, that's some nice money. But the Huntsville-Burbank line needs some help, so we're going to go take a look at that and see what's going on with them. So this is the Huntsville-Burbank line. And it looks like this is a quick train back and forth. That's right, I remember this now. So we have a bus station. Looks like a lot of people are using the green line, and not so many people are using the red line, but it does exist. So maybe we're going to add another cart to the green line, considering a lot of people are waiting. Actually, I think I may just do two. Yeah, we're going to add another one for the red and two more for green, I think. We're going to go ahead there, and we're going to start there. So hopefully this will fix the flow of our line. There you go. Hopefully that will fix the flow a little bit. And let's look at Huntsville. Huntsville's doing just fine. But today we are going to start our new line, our new project, and it's going to be a big one. So just bear with us for a minute. So right here we have Rochester, right? And then we have a river, we have a big mountain, we have a river, and then we have another river. And then we have Cleveland. We're going to do it this time, and we're going to build a train line from Rochester all the way to Cleveland through all this mess. So I don't know how we're going to do it. As in for loans, we are doing okay. We have $6,000 pulled out, so $6,000 in debt, and we're at $1,890 right now. So until another 10 years from now, we will not be able to take out more than $10 million. Or at least that's my understanding. And our lime line was having issues, so there's 35 people waiting here, which is too much. So we upgraded some of the vehicles that needed some help, which we just accomplished. Hopefully this boat dock is used more often. We usually only have like about 10 people, but it is pretty expensive for each individual person. So hopefully that will fix a little bit. So we'll take care of that. We're going to start building this line, so let's do this little speed build here. We're going to waste a lot of money because, yeah, we'll explain the thinking after because there's a lot going on. So let's get to it. Alright, so we just finished the railway, or should I say, we have the layout from one place to another finished. I have the game paused right now, but I'll start back up here in a moment. Actually, let's just do that now, that's fine. So this is a mess. We have to fix up our station so we can accept both people, so we're actually going to start off over here in Cleveland. So let's just go ahead and do that quickly. So we do need another separate platform for this one. And a track. There we go. Awesome. We're just going to connect that right up like that. Now, this line. So here we are at Cleveland. This train line is just something new. It comes through here. Obviously, it's a little hilly. I'm trying to save as much money as I can. We got plenty of money still, so I mean, like, just pay off our loans, I guess. And we come down here. Now, I'm going to show you the track speed. Because the track speed is something that's really going to suffer on this line, that we can do improvements later in the future, but it's going to suffer right now because, one, we don't want to spend a ton of money on the terrain, right? And two, who really cares? The trains aren't that fast right now. So it's not really that much of a big deal. But looking at our track speed limit, right here you can tell like it goes from a pretty decent speed all the way down to 28 miles an hour. And you have these sharp corners here and there, which we really just can't avoid too much of. But we kind of have to go up the ridge line here, come down all the way through. We have to pull a turn right up against the ridge. And then we have a bridge come through here. And the main reason why we picked here is because all the other parts of the river are wide. If we did it up here, it was going to cost us like $3 million versus this one. This one was less than $1 million, easily less than $1 million, which was really good for our wallets. And we come down here, another bridge, right, through the canyon. You got one of these sharp turns again, just because you want that straight bridge typically. I don't know if it costs you more money for curved bridges, but straight ones look better, I just personally think. So anyway, you come down here. We're aiming for realism, remember. We follow down the line, and then we come up over here where we really have to push up this ridge. And then we kind of cut through the ground a little bit. Then we come up here. We avoid the mountain right here that is just kind of there. Don't really know what the purpose of it is, but it's there. And then we come all the way down here to this area where the bridge is. This wooden bridge looks kind of funny like this, but I mean, like, whatever. That's part of our mods, by the way. Wooden bridges aren't in Transport Fever 2, so you have to get a mod to get it, so that is part of the mod, just to prove that I am using mods. And hence the color wheel for this, it's red and blue, and that goes for the same traffic instead of other weird colors. But you come through here, getting distracted, come through here, you have to come through the city now. And this may slow down our people coming over to our boat dock, but not too much of a big deal. Come through here, and then you hit our lovely Rochester train station, which we need another section for. So let's go ahead and make that right now. There we go. Oops, wrong button. So now it should work out just fine. We're going to have the train take this side in and out, because that will just make life easier. And I think if we want a train, we need to do it at Cleveland. Yeah, see, we have to do it at Cleveland. And this is just really going to make a whole entire mess, but let's do it. There we go. Okay, there we go. So let's buy a train. I forget what we have, so we do have the Mogul, whatever, don't really care. And we can add 3 carts to this, but I'm thinking about adding another one. So we'll have 4. We're going to start off with 4 and see how, actually, no, we're going to start with 3. Sorry, we're going to start with 3 for now. If we need to add one later, we'll add one later. So let's pull out the loans for that. And now we have this train. Then we just need to set up the line for it, and then we're in business. Easy as that. And look at this line. Wow. And someday, that is going to become an awesome airline route, because that would be a lot quicker. So now that we have that line, we can start our train. And let's see how it works. That project wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to waste us a ton more money, but actually, I can't get ahead of myself. It could waste us a lot of money, but we don't know for a fact yet because we need to actually move people back and forth. So we'll figure that one out shortly, hopefully. And hopefully it's a good outcome and not a bad one. Okay, so as I've been sitting here, we do have... Oh my god, I didn't realize how bad that was. Hold up. So as we've been sitting here, we just unlocked another vehicle, and I just looked at Huntsville Central over here, the bus branch here, and there are 53 people waiting in our yellow spot. And I have 1 vehicle for this area, which is not a very wise thing to have. So I'm going to buy like 3 of these things for right now, and hopefully it will help catch us up on that. So we're going to keep looking around for problematic spots. Hopefully that helps out a lot. And we'll see where it goes from here. Ooh, that was really bad, wasn't it? Alright, talking about places where we want to take a look at to make sure everything's going alright. Huntsville and Wichita. There's 139 people waiting here. So they would have to wait for the 3rd train to come by and get some of these people, which is very inefficient and not acceptable in our transportation life. Oh my god, there's 211 at this one. Yeah, this is getting fixed. So we're actually not going to like duplicate the train. We're just going to replace it with something nice. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to replace it with the Mogul, and we're going to add 64 capacity. We're going to add 5 carts to this, and I think we should be just fine with this. It's gonna cost us about $5 million, but we're gonna replace it here in a second. Now that is a big issue because I didn't realize how many people are waiting in one spot, and that is not acceptable. So we're gonna get that fixed immediately. Okay, so as I'm looking around to find new projects to do, Huntsville delivery needs some upgrades, and thankfully we just unlocked a new vehicle, and that is going to be the steam truck, the flatbed steam truck, and basically the covered one. I don't really know how to say that, and I don't really care. So we're gonna replace for 2 of them, I think, and we may add a second one, or a third one, I mean, and see if they will bring that back and forth faster. Actually, I'm just going to add that now. And thankfully, because of our awesome Wichita line, we are starting to bring down that number of people here, and this train is making us a lot of money. We're paying off our loans. We are doing fantastic. So I'm just letting time fly by, and we'll see maybe if we can do something else, but I'm not quite sure yet. Okay, so I'm looking on our list of things to change. The timber... just basically all the Cleveland lines need to be updated along with the Huntsville purple lines. So how is Huntsville doing? I want to check this out. So basically everyone's using vehicles. So we're just going to end up upgrading all these guys to these American stagecoaches. And then we need to replace all these vehicles. I really don't even know how many vehicles there are here. But as it is, we aren't even transporting all of them. I mean, like, these guys can accept more. Let's just change all the vehicles, right? This is our wood line, so this will accept wood. There goes $1 million just for vehicles. And then we're going to do the same thing with the Cleveland wood, which is all our planks. And planks will fit on this too. And there's about half as many, so that's $500,000. So hopefully everything will transport much more efficiently. Now these vehicles, how fast do they go? There are so many vehicles too. I should have really stuck with the train. It goes 16 miles an hour. Okay. So that is alright. 16 miles an hour. And this goes 25 miles an hour. So we're good. We don't need to upgrade the road or anything to maximize our profit. And it looks like Rochester still needs some help because they still have so many people sitting at this stop. Oh, never mind. The train just dropped off. That's fine. Then we don't need to do anything with Rochester. But I think that's really all we need to do. Everything is making us some good money. All our train lines are the ones making us the most money, especially Huntsville and Wichita is now making us more money than the Fremont line, which is good for the Huntsville and Wichita line. Maybe the Cleveland-Fremont line needs some help on that. But everything else is doing quite well, I would say. The only things that aren't doing well is obviously our boat. We'll try, right? And our Rochester-Cleveland line is really catching up there. And I also want to include the fact that we did make more profit on the other lines that we constructed last episode. So we did catch up on that, and now we're making money. But other than that, I don't think there's anything else to go over. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. I am a startup YouTube channel. I would highly appreciate it if you did that. Any comments, suggestions, leave me down below, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Join our Discord, and let me know that you did join our Discord. I'll give you a free shout in the next few videos. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.